What is good, YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys, and we have some more breaking news, notes, highlights, observations from another day here in Chicago Bears training camp, and another day where a guy like DJ Moore continues to shine and look like an absolute stud here for the Chicago Bears. We're going to cover all of that in this video. However, before we get into that, make sure you guys do me a favor and smash that like button just so we can get this video to more Bears fans around the world, but also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. I will be covering the entirety of the offseason, which includes signings, trades, training camp, preseason, regular season, as well as streaming games. So if you want to watch some Bears games with me throughout the season, make sure you guys join the family as DJ Moore makes another unbelievable grab in the back of the end zone. But make sure you guys join the family. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. And you can see on the screen, some of these fans are like, how the hell did he just catch that? DJ Moore is looking like a stud. And, you know, to go off that, the offense had an absolutely amazing day here in training camp. Probably one of its sharpest days. You know, over the past couple of weeks during training camp, the offense looked very up and down. There was good days, there was bad days. But man, did they look good during this fan fest, this fan activity in the stadium. The offense looked amazing, especially in red zone drills. Justin Fields connecting with tight end Cole Kmet and receiver Chase Claypool for a touchdown. We already saw the DJ Moore touchdown, so those guys were looking good. Overall, just a great day for the offense, connecting everywhere. I mean, another catch for DJ Moore. This dude looks like he could be an absolute unit on this team going into next season. Here we go. Justin Fields scrambles right, throws in the back of the end zone, and that looks like it's a touchdown to maybe Chase Claypool there. I believe that was Chase Claypool for a touchdown. So, I mean, just a good day. Everyone's connecting. Everyone's building chemistry. But with that being said, there are some bad things that are going on here in Chicago Bears training camp. And one of them being injuries, man. The Bears are, you know, just half their defensive lineup are just out with injuries, including, you know, Tremaine Edmonds and Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon, DeMarcus Walker, Jack Sanborn, Eddie Jackson had an injury as well. So all these guys having a couple of injuries here and there. Not looking great. They don't look like long-term injuries, which is the good thing. But man, are they suffering some injuries right now? And hopefully they can just get healthy over the next couple of weeks and, you know, continue to stay healthy. Almost a great grab there by Cole Kmet. That would have been epic. But other than that, I mean, like I said, DJ Moore, Chase Claypool looked like they're building the most intense chemistry with you know, Justin Fields. They look amazing. Darnell Mooney is starting to ramp back up. He's been lining up in the backfield at times. Khalil Herbert's looked like he's primarily the starting back, but you also see Dante Foreman mix in with him with the starters as well. So we're seeing that. Roschon Johnson looks like he's one of the best pass protectors on the team as running back position. So a lot of good things going on here for the Chicago Bears right now, but there still is a lot of training camp left. Now, another thing that we want to talk about here, Javon Dexter has been really good so far. However, he needs to show more consistency in terms of, you know, his get off. Once the ball snapped, he needs to get off a little bit quicker, which I think is something that can be done. I think he's just got to put in a little bit more work, but right now he looks good, but still has a lot of work to do each and every single day. We saw Josh Blackwell. He shined at nickel in place of Kyler Gordon with him being out with an injury. So Josh Blackwell is a guy who, you know, we didn't really know if he was going to make the roster, but as the only backup nickel on the team right now, primarily, he actually did look good during another training camp here in Chicago. But overall, like I said, this team is getting better. They're really starting to build chemistry. They're really starting to put things together. You bring in Yannick Ngakoue. You have DeMarcus Walker, who's coming off an injury. You bring in two defensive tackles in the second and third round in Javon Dexter and Zach Pickens, who do look amazing right now. Like I said, still need a little bit more developing, but they could be huge for the future of this team. Terrell Smith and Tyreek Stevenson have both been ramping up their ability on the field as of late. So, man, if this team can stay healthy, I think they could be, you know, one of the most improved teams last year. I don't want to say they're going to be a playoff team next year, but I do think they can win 7 or 8, maybe even 9 games next season if they stay healthy and stay on the right path. But so far, so good for Chicago. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. How are you feeling about the Chicago Bears offseason? I feel like they put in so much work during, you know, free agency and the draft, just bringing in new talent. I mean, the new starters on this team is crazy. And, you know, Walker and Ngakoue, TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds, Tyreek Stevenson. You got Even more guys on the offensive side of the ball in terms of Nate Davis and Darnell Wright, and you bring in Robert Tonyan and not Khalil Herbert, Dante Foreman, Roshan Johnson. I mean, everywhere you look, G.J. Moore. I mean, Tyler Scott. There's so many guys that they brought into this team throughout the offseason, and so many starters. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons they're going to be so much better next season, because they brought in so much new talent and guys who have a ton of potential. So, guys, hit that like button really quick. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. Turn on post notifications, because I will be covering the rest of the offseason. Everything you guys need to know, I got you guys covered. But also, comment down below who is someone you think that can break out for the Bears next season. And as well as that, make sure you guys check out today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. If you play fantasy football at all, and you hate going through the headache of doing sit starts and just managing the team, you can just draft and it will do everything for you. It's so fun. I do it every single day. And then especially now the NFL is coming back, you already know it's going to be at the top of my list every single day. So if you want to get in those drafts with me, make sure you guys check out the link in the description. Check out this next segment. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. And if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.